Well, good morning, everyone. How are you doing? I know that the app is notifying everyone, getting you in here. So, why it does that, we have something brand new that we're going to be offering you. I'm just making sure that everyone is able to see us live, because we are doing some exceptional things, I'm telling you. So, with that being said, let's get into our new intro. We'll be right back. Well, good morning, everyone. I hope you liked our new intro. I have to tell you, I'm so excited over it. It's wonderful to have you all here. Welcome into another insightful discussion. You know, my name is Sonya LaRae. I am a lifestyle relationship counselor, fashion psychologist, educator, holistic health and wellness consultant, and the president and CEO of La Paz Image Consultants, where everything is fabulous. I have the opportunity to really work with you, fabulous C suite executives, A-listers, and high level entrepreneurs to bring harmony to your lives in every facet, from mind, body, soul, wardrobe, which is totality. So, look, make sure that you subscribe to our channel, like, hit the bell so you're notified each and every time that we go live here, because I'm telling you, we have powerful discussions in here. And this is your first invitation to see how it would be to really work with me one on one. And today's discussion is going to be powerful, it's insightful. So, for the next 30 minutes, we're going to discuss the executive glow up, transforming from the inside out. Oh, I hope you all are ready, because in today's fast paced world, it's all too common to find ourselves neglecting self care and burning the candle at both ends. But you know what? In the next 30 minutes, I invite you to embark on a profound journey of personal and professional growth. And our aim is to empower you to undergo a holistic transformation that radiates from within and reshapes both your personal and professional lives. So I hope you guys are ready. You know that I hope you have your notebooks and everything with you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you love the intro. I think it's wonderful too. We have some new things that are on the channel, so it's going to be exciting for us too. So, look, fabulous Lapazians, I'm here to guide you through three key tips that will help you unlock your true potential. And it's time to really lean into the journey of transformation and emerge as the best version of ourselves. And so I want you to realize that today we're going to ignite your inner glow and take your executive journey to new heights. Because I think that's a lot of times when we talk about certain things, we came through that transformation of your wardrobe and different elements of this way, but now we really have to work on the self quality as well. So get your notebooks out, because we're going to lean into our first key. And you know, I tell you all, I love to give out keys in all of my discussions, because those keys allow us to pivot and change and open up the corridors, the hallways, the secret compartments of our hearts and our mind that allow us to really start to reshape things in our lives. So, the first tip is that we're going to cultivate self awareness. Now, a lot of our discussions, everything that we have been doing, even in building your wardrobe, key principles in that wardrobe had to start with the foundation of cultivating self awareness. So, the transformation of any meaningful transformation lies in self awareness. And as C suite executives, you navigate through the complexities of leadership daily, but amidst the chaos, right? it's crucial to like take a pause and step into that space and place of introspection. Now, many of you all who work with me, who know me, who have listened to lives with me before, you know that I speak constantly on that power in pausing. Because in that power in pausing, it allows us to actually sit in a space of introspection and growth. So, which is a powerful element in the development of the qualities that we want as C suite executives, high performing entrepreneurs, A-listers. It really helps us to have those key elements. So take the time to understand your values, the strengths, the weaknesses, even your aspirations. All those are key elements in that foundation. Engage in practices such as mindfulness and even that mindfulness and meditation that I think it's like a wonderful thing that I have you do each session is your journaling, because journaling is more than just that surface feature. It actually helps you to kind of open up and kind of delve into deeper areas of our mind, our hearts, and our soul that connect things together. So it also helps you to, in your perspective of seeking feedback when you're doing this as well. And I also tell you all that if you don't have someone that is a trusted mentor or you're not working with me one on one, you need someone that can give you that feedback, but not as a yes person. Because a lot of times as C-suite executives, you get those that want to be a part of your team, but they want to be so badly a part of your team that they just go along with everything you're doing, everything you're saying, what you got going on, and you're burning the candle at both ends. But you need a voice that is actually going to vibrate at a higher decimal and even be willing to tell you, no, this is not good. This is not sound. I think what you're leaning into is this or that. And so when you work with me, we get to do that and we get to build those different tools and the assets that you need. Because by understanding yourself deeply, you pave the way for that authentic growth that you need. So, with me saying that, it actually leans in to my second key that I want to give you. And that means that you're going to prioritize well being. So, I got to tell you guys, I know so many of you fabulous C suite executives, you high level entrepreneurs, A-listers, sometimes take a backseat to that prioritizing your well being. So, in the pursuit of professional success, it's easy to neglect personal well being, to neglect the times that our bodies are calling out to be really kind of that respite that it needs. But true success stems from like a harmonious balance between personal, professional life, and even that realm of, having fun has to be in there for it to really have, balance and harmony. And I tell you guys that I use that word balance very lightly. I like to use harmony because balance is, it could be different for each of us. But harmony is something that we can place into our lives and have. So that second key is really important. So you have to make a conscious effort to prioritize your physical, your mental, your emotional health. That means mind, body, soul. Remember, I told you we work in totality. So if you're neglecting your mind, that means that it's affecting your body. That means that it affects your soul. That means that it also weighs in to your wardrobe as well, because everything is connected. And most of you all don't even realize that. That's why I tell you, your wardrobe is talking horribly behind your back before you even realize what it's saying or even doing. So prioritizing your well being is something that is so necessary. And that's when we need to incorporate regular exercise or, a diverse, nutritious diet needs to come into place. But one thing I want to lean in that is so important, and many of you all are neglecting this very important area, and that area is a good night's sleep. What? Oh, yeah, you heard me. Because look, even as a C-suite executive myself, I can tell you that sometimes that sleep factor comes in a little rough, but literally we need at least 7 to 8 hours. And if you sleep less than 7 hours per night on a regular basis, um, it's associated with, health issues and the outcomes that you have. It can go from even you gaining weight. You could be trying to lose weight, but lo and behold, you can't. It can lead to diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, stroke, even depression. Those are major causes in our lives. But if we don't have a regular sleep schedule and we don't get into that circadian rhythm, it has an impact on us. So it's imperative that you get quality sleep. And that means you need to set up a healthy sleep routine. It means that you also need to shut off all of your devices, put them into a drawer so you don't see that blue light. You need to make sure that your room is cool enough that you can rest and that you also have things necessary for you to get a good night's sleep, that your clothes are not too tight, that you have, comfortable pillows, the right type of pillow, so this way you're able to really take care of yourself and get that prioritized well-being. And, I encourage my clients and I put this into action that for me to reset in my day, I never allow myself to sit at my desk to have lunch. Now, this is something that I want you guys to also realize that sometimes as C-suite executives, we don't prioritize ourselves of taking the necessary breaks. You have to be willing to do that for yourself too. That means that lunch cannot be eaten at your desk, because when you're eating at your desk, you're not conscious of how much you're eating or how full you become. You're just kind of putting in the calories without it being even aware. So I may have like a light salad and then take 10 or 15 minutes to sit with the lights off in my office and just relax on my thinking couch. And many of my clients, many of my associates know that my thinking couch is like my wonder source, or even in my chair, because my chair actually reclines all the way back. And I just take a moment to refresh myself, and I'm able to continue to show up in every aspect of my day, every aspect of my life, even. So that moves us right into our third tip. So, our third tip is in embracing continuous learning. And I know that's like something that you feel like you shouldn't even have to say that, Sonya, but it's true. When we're talking about that transformative glow up, there's certain things that we have to do. Yes, no lunch at your desk. Help me, God. Yes, look, put it on rotate, put it on the wall, put it on your whiteboards, whatever you got to do. Please. I love it. But this tip here is something that some of us have to really be conscious of. And matter of fact, I think a lot of times embracing continuous learning, and if you're someone like myself, that becomes, I really love that aspect. So as leaders, the journey of growth is, essential. It is a key component in our lives. So we have to be willing to embrace a mindset of continuous learning and development. We have to seek out opportunities to expand our knowledge and our skills as well. So just as the same for myself, like I'm always, yes, I'm growing. Exactly. I love that. I love it because that's the thing. We always want to keep growing. We always want to embrace that factor of growth as well. So in turn, it means that we're going to even give ourselves that space and place that if we need to go to continuing education or workshops or conferences or networking events that are going to build on our intellectual property, it is imperative for us to do this for us to be able to have that transformative glow up. And how I work with my entrepreneurs and my C suite executives in this space and place, I'm constantly challenging them to learn different aspects, to bring certain aspects into your life, to change things that are going to be more beneficial to you. So it keeps you staying curious. It keeps your mind open, adaptable in the face of changes and challenges because you're faced with these different things. So I like to always say that in that space, in this space and place that I teach in and I work with you clients, is that I get to help you to kind of structure things out that are always continuing, or it continually helps you to evolve and upscale your skills. So it's imperative for me to always be able to challenge my clients in that space and place of growth, because as a life manager, that's what I'm putting into your healthy, holistic diet constantly. And you only enhance your professional capabilities, but also you inspire those around you to do the same thing. And as leaders, it's important for you to really holistically take care of yourselves in totality: mind, body, soul, wardrobe. So, look, I think this is like a great space for me to do a really quick reset before I give you the second half of our discussion on the executive glow up, transforming from the inside out, and just kind of bring you all back in so we can remember what we're talking about and what has been placed in here. So, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are on this beautiful globe. I'm so excited that you really have come in and tapped into the services. My name is Sonya LaRae. I'm a lifestyle relationship counselor, fashion psychologist, educator, holistic health and wellness consultant, and motivational speaker. But by far, I'm always honored to say that I am the president and CEO of La Paz Image Consultants, which is a full service luxury agency. We have the true pleasure of working with C suite executives, A-listers, and high level entrepreneurs to bring harmony into their lives in totality. And if you like more great tips, I would encourage you to please make sure that you follow me over on our Instagram page at La Paz Imaging, so you can even tap into our fashion psychology tips that come out every Thursday, because they're wonderful tips. They get you kind of geared in and help you to kind of possess those different elements that you want in your wardrobe as well. And make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow this channel and hit the bell so you're notified each and every time that I go live. I'm live every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a brand new intro that we premiered today, so you'll get to see it again next week. And if you watched a replay, we'd love to hear what you thought of our new intro as well. And ladies, don't forget that I have a whole community that I work with you on your mindset, but not just your mindset, but on your millionaire's mindset. And I'm telling you, it is a dynamic e-blast that comes out every single week. As a matter of fact, it comes out every single Monday. And I think you'll get it in your mailbox by 8 a.m. This is the thing. It is adding value to your portfolio. It is bringing worth to you. And oh, nice. I love it. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you being here with me. It's always, always so nice to have you here with us. So, it is wonderful. So, before the reset, I gave you 3 points, right? And let me just go back over here and just take this off, because I like to make sure that we have a clear board, that you can see me, that you can hear the thoughts that are going on as well. So on the reset, before the reset, I gave you 3 elements that we leaned into. And the first one was to cultivate self-awareness. That meant that you're going to take the time to understand your values, the strengths, the weaknesses, your aspirations, really getting that foundation sounded down. Because when you do that, you know that you're putting all the correct elements and the keys into place that will trickle over into the second element of prioritizing your well being. Your health is your wealth. And I know that isn't just, most of you, said that, it's a buzzword for 2023, 2024. Well, I hate to tell you guys this. There's no such thing as a buzzword when it comes to your health, because your health is your wealth. If you don't have your health, you have nothing, and you cannot continue on in this journey that you're on in your life. So your health is your wealth. And this is a statement that you have to realize has to be your priority, and it doesn't have to be secondary, but it has to be in the main forefront for you. And the third aspect third aspect was embrace continuous learning. So you want to seek opportunity to expand your knowledge and your skills. And I like to say that, like, don't be afraid to challenge yourself, to learn something new, a new language. Why is it necessary for you to really understand what your wardrobe is saying about you, understanding how your health is being impacted by the things that you're eating or what you're not eating? Are you hydrating yourself good or are you not? So, do you come to the lives with your water? Because, like I told you, we're taking in new things, so we're taxing our brains, and our brains don't store water. So we need that water to store our brains, restore it, and nourish our brains. So hopefully, you come in every conversation with your water so you can keep yourself kind of without that brain fog. Because if you're dehydrated, you'll notice that you have brain fog and you're not able to actually remember things, or you forget things, or you're not able to concentrate correctly. So, with that being said, I think this is a good point of view now. You should have your journals because we're going to dive into our beautiful journaling exercise to help you embrace the lessons of holistic glow up growth. And take a moment to just kind of sit in a space and place with me for a second. Okay. So, the journaling exercise is all about gratitude. And so many times we hear that word, gratitude. It puts us in a space and a place of being thankful, appreciative, acknowledging the things that are impacting us. As C suite executives, high level entrepreneurs, A-listers, it's imperative that we sit in a space and place of gratitude. So, for our glow up, the first thing we're going to do is begin by reflecting on your journey of personal and professional growth so far, just currently, like in this sphere. Let's say the last 3 to 6 months, okay? I'm going to have you write down three aspects of yourself that you're proud of. Three aspects of yourself where you envision growth and improvement. So let me give you that first assignment again. You're going to reflect on your journey of personal and professional growth within the last 3 to 6 months. I want you to write down three aspects of yourself that you are proud of and three areas where you envision growth and improvement. That's powerful. Next, I want you to express gratitude for the blessings in your life. Be them big, be them small. And I mean, even micro. I want you to acknowledge them. Write three things you're grateful for in your professional life and three things you're grateful for in your personal life. And I also want you to kind of not make it superficial. I want you to kind of look at it in a different space and a place. So you're going to express your gratitude for the blessings in your life, both big and small. And you're going to write down three things that you're grateful for in your professional life and three things that you're grateful for in your personal life. And they're not going to be superficial. Okay? So let's remember that. And then the third one in this grateful journaling, I want you to envision your ideal self. And I want you to dream big. So the empowered, harmonized, and fulfilled executive you aspire to be. I want you to envision that. And I want you to describe it or describe that vision of yourself so vivid. I mean, give it detail, focusing on how you feel, how you'll act, how you'll interact with others, Who is in that space and place in that sphere for you? And I need it to be so vivid that you almost can like touch, feel, smell the whole nine. It's that important. And your final exercise is this. I want you to set actionable goals to align with your daily actions, with your vision of growth and well being. See, sometimes we have a vision, but we don't really put forth the blueprint or the plan. And so when you work with me, we really get to set up the action plan for you. See, it calls for rewiring, recircuiting that GPS system. And the GPS system in us is our minds and our hearts. And so when working with me, we really get to see how we're going to set actionable goals to align with your daily actions, with your vision, your growth, your well being. But before you get to that point, you need to be able to write down at least 3 steps you can take to cultivate self awareness. You need to be able to prioritize and set straight or take, or what does it take to cultivate that self awareness as well. So it means that we're going to embrace all the elements that we're talking about, all the things that we're putting into that perspective, because to glow up means that we have to be willing to sit in the space in a place of that powerful word that has life. Why? And I tell you guys, it breathes life into you. And I teach you how to do that and how to extract it in every element of your life, be it from your holistic health and wellness, your relationship, your lifestyle, your careers, your wardrobes. It's a totality that we marry together. And I want you to remember, transformation is not a destination, but it's definitely a journey. It is by far a journey. So when we embrace each step with grace, notice the words, when we embrace it with grace, resilience, knowing that every moment of self discovery brings you closer to your fulfillment, that is true potential. That's true happiness. That's how we meld everything together so seamlessly. See, this discussion was very powerful. And next week, we're even going to have a bigger discussion because we're going to lean into more of that self care element. And I'm going to teach you some strategies. So I'm always excited to come in here and spend my time with you guys. So, in closing, I want to say this though. I want to say that, as C suite executives, the path to executive glow up begins within. And by cultivating well being and self awareness and prioritizing these things, we actually continue and we embrace continuous learning. And you have the power to transform not only yourself, but also the people and the world that you're living in and the spaces that you're in, the tables that you're sitting at, you get to even make a larger impact with. So, this journey maybe one that is profound in its growth and authenticity and fulfillment, but it's not something that is difficult. And like I said, I encourage you. I always tell you there's a live link in the description box to my calendar so you can book a consultation. Let's sit down and talk, get some things on paper, see where we're going, what we're doing, and how we're doing it. Is it really kind of aligning with your core principles and all? Because that is something that we truly want to do. So I thank you for joining me. My name is Sonya LaRae. I'm the president and CEO of La Paz Image Consultants, where everything is fabulous. I'm a lifestyle relationship counselor, fashion psychologist, certified holistic health and wellness consultant, and motivational speaker, but by far I'm your host right here on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified each and every time that we go live. And don't forget, I'm live every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. And guess what? We even got a catchy little outro. Enjoy, everybody.